channel. It's Christina with a K. All right, so today I know you've seen I posted a little Target haul of some of the stuff that I got from Target. We're going to be doing a little mom get ready with me. We got some errands to run. My hair kind of looks a hot mess. All I did was brush it out. You can see I got all my little breakage from the top, that postpartum hair loss. My hair is breaking, it's fragile. So I got a few things to try out and let's see how it goes. So if you are interested in seeing how I go from this to this, then stay tuned. All right, so as you can see, I do have my under eye patches on. I have had them on for just a little bit just to kind of help with some of my under eye darkness. I'm using the Topicals brightening eye mask for under my eye. You put them on, they're super comfortable. They don't sting or burn or anything. Like I said, I do have eczema, usually pretty bad on my face too, and like on my hands and kind of various parts, like all over me. And so sometimes certain beauty products or certain skincare items do kind of burn or irritate my eczema. So far, these have worked pretty well and I like them. I mean, nothing crazy. They're comfortable. I think they look cute. So we keep wearing them. So far, I have this on. I have done my moisturizing. I've just done my CeraVe moisturizing cream, my go-to that I usually use all the time. So I put that on and something I just did a simple base. I didn't want too many items on because I didn't know how it would affect the makeup application. So I kind of want like just a generic base. I'm going to go ahead and remove our under eye patches since we've had them on for quite a while. Ooh, they are very sticky. Okay, so I went ahead and removed our under eye patches. You toss them out. Got a clean base. My face feels hydrated and good. I'm going to now go in with a pore filling primer. This has just been kind of my go-to primer that I've been using. So I'm going to go in with that. And again, this is just my NYX Pore Filler Primer. The one that you've seen in so far my other videos. I have the NYX Blur screen, the sunscreen one, but for some reason that one just, I don't know, it irritates my skin pretty bad. So my eczema is not a fan of that. So I just kind of set that one to the side. It's not one that I would repurchase at all. This one feels pretty decent on the face. Nothing crazy, doesn't irritate my skin, and it helps fill in, my pores and stuff like that. So the foundation that we're going to be trying is the Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint. I really like skin tints nowadays. They seem very natural on the face. I love it. This was in the shade Light, and I love that it has the pump. I'm going to give it a shake just in case. I'm not sure how liquidy it is. Let's see if we can just apply it. I try to apply it directly to the face to make it easier because sometimes putting it on my hand might irritate my eczema. I'm gonna go in. It looks kind of light, and it looks like I might have applied too much, but we'll blame this bad boy out. It does look very light. I normally like my foundation a little darker rather than a little lighter, just because when you put concealer on and stuff like that, it kind of blends together and makes it kind of the right shade for me. So I'm blending this in. I will say it goes on quite a bit, like a little bit goes a long way, but I'm going to tell you right off the bat, the shade is totally wrong. The shade is completely off, and it is clinging to the face very weird. I can see why this foundation was probably on clearance. So again, if you missed my little video of my Target haul, this foundation was on clearance. It was normally like $12, and it was on clearance for like $8.40. So I was like, oh, why not? Let's just pick it up and give it a go. I'm telling you now, just based on this, I pretty much go off of, I can tell pretty soon whether I'm gonna like this or not. And already I'm telling you, it makes my face feel super dry already. Like my face looks very dry. And I've had other foundations from Revolution that I've liked a lot. Yeah, it's like clinging to my eczema patches under my eyes, and it just it looks very, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's like clinging to the primer. Maybe it's a doesn't work with this primer, and it's like patching out. So I'm trying to save it. And it's clinging under my eyes here. It's not a great look. So I blended in as much as I can. It says that you have 24-hour hydration locked. I'm going to say that's probably not accurate, but hey, I'm just here to try it, right? This one is from Revolution as well. It's the shade Fair Cool. So I have a strong suspicion that my whole face is going to look super light today. So I'm going to need a lot of bronzer to kind of deepen everything up, to kind of tan me out some. So this says under eye brightener and concealer. It says caffeine, complex and hyaluronic. So let's see how well it works. Maybe, oh, that's interesting. It has a weird applicator. I don't know if you can see that. The applicator is very different. It's like a metal tip instead of, oh, that's very different. I don't know how I like that at all, but we will see. The color, again, I mean, it's okay, but it's light. But again, this is very cool. They didn't have too many of these and too many shade. Their shade range didn't seem like a lot at Target, at least. And I'm just putting my concealer everywhere I normally would put it. Should just leave this under the eye because it kind of specifies just eyes, but we're gonna give it a go. Anyways, and they only had like one left of this one, and I was like, oh, it must be good then. Usually if an item is sold out, it's usually because it's good, but it could just be because they didn't restock it because they want to sell it out and get rid of it. Not sure. So let's see what we like. I'm going in with my beauty blender, kind of blending it out. I'm seeing if I could save this foundation at all, because I actually do have, some errands to run today, and I would like to not look a hot mess, but I will keep the full face on all day. So I'm kind of just blending this out. And I figured since it was the same brand, Revolution, that their products usually should work together. I feel like makeup products nowadays should be very versatile and work with, different ingredients and different brands and things of that nature. Because very few people just use one, product on their, like one brand product on their face. I'm telling you now, I don't really notice a difference. My under eyes still look kind of dark, and my face still looks super dry. So you can even see it clinging to my eyes over here. Could be hope. I'm not sure. Not sure. Not loving it right now, but we shall see. So I'm going to go in with my blush, liquid blush. It would help if I knew where I got my blush brush. And I'm using my Sonia K foundation brush to blend this out. Especially if my foundation is very light, I try to apply quite a bit of blush and quite a bit of contour and bronzer and everything of that nature. I also do like the way it looks, and maybe it's just me, maybe I'm crazy. I love the way, a good blush and contour looks. So I like to be heavy on my blush most days. Again, that could just be me. I could be crazy. I can say that the blush seems to be blending pretty well. Seems to be blending out pretty well, but the Rare Beauty blush blends out well regardless, however I've used it. So I really like that blush a lot, the liquid blush. I did get the new, it's not new, but new for me, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. And this is the shade Medium Tan. So it's, I love the, where you go like that. Move my hair. I'm going to use the other side of my beauty blender. Let's see if that makes a difference. Right, so I'm taking it. I may stick to my powder bronzers and contours. And it could just be that it's like this foundation isn't, it's not working well with it. It could be user error, to be honest, But it's not a bad color. It just blends out kind of crazy on this. It could be just this foundation it blends out crazy on. I really just need to get hair clips and pin this hair back, to be honest. All over the place. Right, so this is our current base. So we have the foundation, concealer, contour on. If I want, I could be crazy. Let's contour some of my nose. This I normally only do if we like going out and I'm trying to be super snatched and glam, but for the sake of the video and just to try it out, why not? That doesn't look bad. And it could just be maybe Beauty Blender wasn't the way to blend it out, or maybe the foundation doesn't sit well with it. Could be any of those factors. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. HD Powder Translucent because I don't want to add any coverage or anything like that. I just simply want to kind of set everything in place. I have my NYX Powder Poof. I just put a little bit in the lid and kind of dab it in here. And I'm not baking the under eye area or anything. I'm just simply setting it in. Just because I don't want to bake it in that, maybe it just doesn't work well with the concealer and then it looks super dry because it kind of already looks dry, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm just going in, setting a few places that I normally set. So here I can kind of help clean up this contour a little bit, make it look a little snatched. Clean it up here, just because I'm gonna add some powder and I don't want any hard lines, anything of that nature. All right, so added that in. I cannot wait to try that hair stick so I can tame these flyaways down because they're crazy right now. All right, I'm gonna go in with some of my Too Faced Sunny Bunny bronzer. And this is not a new product, it's one I've had. And it just seems to be one that I like and go to, not for any particular reason. I'm not super picky on bronzers or anything like that. But I feel like once you try one, you're like, yeah, I would use that again. Or no, I'm not going to use that again. And then I'm also going to go in with my Morphe Cloud Light bronzer, just to kind of deepen it up some. Because like I said, it needs some color. The foundation was pretty light. All right. And I feel like it's all setting well, but it just makes my face look pretty dry. Um, so as of right now, would I use that foundation again? Probably not, but it's too early to tell. Some foundations may look better the longer you sit. My face isn't really oily at all, so I don't have oils that come out that kind of break it down or anything. So sometimes the oil makes it look better and shiny. My face will just look dry and continue to look dry throughout the day. So if it's already looking dry, it's not really a good sign right now. But I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula. This one is the Blushing Rose Multicolored Blush. I've been liking this one quite a bit. I'm also going in with my Morphe Blush brush. Kind of tone down the bronzes some. Add up my blush again. Again, you have to be careful using this blush brush because it will pack on a lot of color in just one area if you don't like tap it off or anything like that. I learned that the hard way. Pretty much the first time I used it, it looked crazy. So, and it does like bulk up pretty well. Like you can keep adding and adding and adding and adding, and your blush will get dark and dark and dark and dark. It's not, it doesn't. I don't want to say it blends super well. Like the brush itself doesn't blend that well. It just like piles on top, if that makes sense. So you have to be careful with how much product you're adding, or it's gonna look crazy. All right, so base here. I'm gonna go in with my Infallible Brows from L'Oreal. It's my go-to. Again, I've had my eyebrows microbladed before, so there's really not much I have to do. I do need to do some maintenance on them, like waxing and stuff, so maybe I'll make a video of that, just showing you how I kind of maintain my microbladed brows. And I might do a video on, my experience getting them microbladed and having them touched up and stuff of that nature, just so people can see it and everything like that and have their thoughts on it. So now I'm going to go into doing my setting spray, because I usually like to do my setting spray before I do my mascara, because I don't know, it's just what I do. Every time I do mascara first, then setting spray, I feel like I get it all over my face. I'm using my Dewy Coconut Mist from e.l.f. Just an easy one. It smells like the beach. I love it. I love a good smelling setting spray, because some of them smell just like straight chemicals, and that one actually smells like you're at the beach. So I love that. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild little eyeliner. Nothing crazy. I'm going to be looking at my mirror right here, so if you see me looking off, that's what it is. Just a simple little eyeliner base. I'm gonna do like a nice little top one. So I also have this one is from Wet n Wild as well. It's just like the liquid one. And voila. I did both wing eyeliners. I did the other one off camera because it's stressful doing winged eyeliners, especially when you're just not a master at it. And let's get real, I am not a master at winged eyeliners. That's why I do baby wings on mine, because it's easier for me. But this is just a Wet n Wild one. Now, I feel like I don't love the Wet n Wild one. I'm going to be honest. The reason I don't is because it transfers quite a bit. So I'm going to go in with just like a little makeup brush and powder above my eye. Again, it was like a cheap little liquid eyeliner that I grabbed to practice doing my liquid eyeliner. because I am no makeup guru by any means, but it's fun and I love makeup, so that's the whole point of it. So okay, I did my eyeliner. Now I need to do some mascara. And I got the L'Oreal Extensionist mascara. I've seen this quite a few times, so I'm very excited to try it. I did get mine in brown because sometimes I like to do brown to go with the brown eyes. Sometimes it looks good. Off the bat, the makeup brush, it looks very brown on camera, but off the bat, the brush is just a simple one. It looks very thick, very thick. So, you always do your funny face when you're putting mascara on it. I feel like you're gonna need some coats of this because it doesn't seem to be, and it could be that I have shorter lashes or something. That could totally be it. And the models that use this maybe just have super long lashes, or again, it could be user error, anything like that. But I mean, I've had other mascaras that have given me more length and more oomph, and lately mascaras has just gotten so crazy expensive. But they all seem to do about the same thing. Comment below what's your favorite mascara, because I love trying out some mascaras because I don't like to go get eyelash extensions all the time. I feel like it takes a long time. You have to, step away to go do it all, and then when they fall out, they kind of look funny, and then you have to go get more, fill-ins and stuff, and it can get very pricey. So, what's your favorite mascara? Because I am dying to try some good mascaras. Drop it below because I will definitely be grabbing it. I love me some good mascara. So, this is kind of where we're sitting at. I've done a few coats. I can already see some transfer up here, but that's probably just from the winged eyeliner. But I mean, doesn't look horrible, but my eyebrows are pretty, not my eyebrows, my eyelashes don't seem to be too crazy or anything, but it doesn't look horrible. But like from back here, you almost can't even tell that I have any of it on. So anyways, I only have chapstick on my lips right now just to kind of keep them moisturized. Thank God I do, because I can already see how dry it is. But I'm going to go in with the So Juicy Plumping Color Pop Lip Liner. Ooh, it already smells. It smells like pepperminty. Like a plumping lip gloss. It smells just like that. So I'll forewarn you if it's gonna burn. Sometimes I overline just a little bit just to give it, a plumper look. It kind of burns. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of have that tingling sensation. So that's interesting. I've never had that in a lip liner. I feel like it's a very soft, like it's easy to mess up lining your lips with this one. It's super soft and buttery. So it's kind of like different. All right. And just touch up where I messed up, and no one will know. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Baby Fox lip. It says glossy lip stain, so hopefully it's a cute color. It smells very chemically. It's a very strong scent, so that's very interesting. And it's very cold, like very cooling on your lips. It doesn't do the weird thing, so that's good, because some lip stains kind of leave your lips feeling weird. All right, so lips have been applied. The smell is just pretty strong. I'm not a huge fan of the smell, I'm going to be honest. Here's the repair serum. I'm going to go in and just add a little bit of it. This is the L'Oreal repair serum. I'm going to go in, add some. I just have some dry hair. It smells very chemically as well. Like very chemically. Just like your lip stain. Very chemically. And I'm just going to do like a few pumps and kind of rub it through. I've already brushed my hair. I washed it like a day ago. I try to wash my hair probably every other day or maybe once or twice a week. Just because I have dry hair too and I'm going through postpartum hair loss. So the less I wash it, I feel like it helps. I have been using the L'Oreal Everpure shampoo and conditioner. It does have like a chemically smell. I'm not gonna lie with that, but it has made a good difference. But I also use it with the OGX like coconut oil, and I'll put that in my hair maybe for like an hour before or 30 minutes before I'm going to take a shower, knowing I'm gonna wash my hair. And that combined has made such a huge difference. My hair feels so good. It feels soft. I feel like I still have breakage and everything like that because that's just, I don't know, it just is what it is. But my hair just feels better. I'm going to go in with the Kitschish, I don't know how you say it, the Kit SCH hair wax stick. It smells just like wax, that's it. Just got the hair wax stick. You push it up from the bottom right here. And I'm going to be giving that a shot. It just smells like straight wax. Okay, interesting. And I could be doing this totally wrong. Don't mind me. I do not love the way that it feels. I apologize if you hear my daughter. She just woke up from a nap and she's currently playing in her rocker. I feel like it kind of breaks off some as well. And there could be instructions on to use this maybe on wet hair or something like that, but that's kind of what I got. All right, so this is the look overall using the new products I got from Target. My thoughts as it stands right now, pass. I like this so far. It's okay. Pass. I need to play with this a little more. I'm willing to give it a shot. So far is okay. Don't just not like it. I have to give this more time. And I'm going to try this in a few different settings. This is the look. So tell me what you guys think.